930 Hoover, Fort Lupton, doing a sewer scope from a 3-inch basement cleanout next to the hot water heater in the unfinished portion part of the basement. We are 101, we'll call it 100 foot to the city sewer. We're looking into the city line there. There's our tap connection into the main, and you can see that the tap has been redone, and that's with green SDR 35 piping. It ties onto clay tile there, 97 foot. And then the clay ties right onto Orangeburg there at 96 foot. So we got Orangeburg all the way out to 96 foot here. Clay at the 97 foot mark here. And then the green SDR 35 at the tap. Yeah, so that's definitely Orangeburg piping. So Orangeburg piping basically is just a tar paper rolled up real tight. And you can see how my camera, when it's pulling back here, it's bouncing everywhere. That's because that pipe is so rigid. Due to the fact that it's moving around. I mean, the rocks underneath it, that's what I'm hitting. So again, it's basically just tar paper. It does seem like the bottom of the pipe is very rough. So unfortunately, anytime we see Orangeburg piping, we got to recommend a replacement of the sewer line just due to the material of the pipe. There's a lot of spots throughout this Orangeburg where the bottom is not there. So you can see right there how it's pushed up and cracked open. So it's ripped open. The tar paper's ripped open there. Again, you can see it there. And that's the reason why we recommend replacements on Orangeburg. This stuff, you can't even snake this stuff out. You can see there, that's probably a rock that's being pushed. So you try to snake this stuff out, and sometimes you can get blades down it, but sometimes it'll catch those little rips and stuff like that, and then you rip this pipe apart. You can see a big bump there. Probably, again, another rock under the line. Why they ever use this material for sewer lines baffles me. You can see there again, there's a big hump in the line there. again there. So that's just the story of Orangeburg piping. So we are going to recommend a full sewer line replacement, and that's going to be from the cast iron to Orangeburg connection just outside of the house to the clay to SDR 35 connection at that tap before the city sewer. And again there, top and bottom. Definitely got some crushing going on. Again here. There's our cast iron to Orangeburg connection. So 930 Hoover Street, sewer line has been tested and inspected. Cast iron piping underneath the house, Orangeburg piping to the tap, and SDR 35 piping at the tap with just a little bit of clay just before the tap. Recommendation is to replace the exterior sewer line from the cast iron to Orangeburg connection to the clay to SDR 35 connection at the tap. So a full sewer line replacement on the exterior side of the home. And that's due to the material of the sewer line. That's Orangeburg piping